Welcome to Podish, Shadowing Series. I'm Emma, and today we'll practice English together using a real-life story. We'll use the shadowing method. Listen, pause, and repeat after me.
That sounds great, Emma. Can you explain why shadowing helps English learners, especially adults?
Absolutely. Shadowing means you repeat what I say right after you hear it. This trains your speaking muscles and helps you remember useful phrases. It's perfect for busy adults who want natural conversation practice.
So, listeners just need to follow along, repeat, and try to match your tone and pronunciation, right?
Exactly. I'll pause after each line, giving you time. Let's begin our story about a job interview that didn't go as planned. It was a rainy Monday morning. My hands were shaking as I waited for the bus. I kept thinking, will I say the right words in the interview?
Many people feel nervous before interviews. How did you calm yourself in that moment, Emma?
I took a deep breath and whispered to myself, "You can do this." I repeated that line, hoping it would make me feel stronger.
That's a helpful phrase for listeners to use before their own big moments.
When I arrived at the office, I wiped my shoes and tried to smile at the receptionist. She said, "Good morning. Please take a seat."
First impressions are important. What did you notice about the office environment?
The office was quiet, with a big clock ticking on the wall. The air smelled like coffee. I tried to look confident, but inside, my heart was racing.
That's a common feeling. Listeners, you can repeat these phrases to practice describing places and emotions.
Finally, my name was called. I followed the manager into a bright meeting room. She smiled and said, "Hello, Emma. How was your journey here?"
That's a classic opening question. How did you respond?
I replied, "Thank you for asking. The weather was bad, but I'm happy to be here." We both laughed a little. It helped me relax.
That's a great example of friendly small talk in interviews.
Then, the manager asked, "Can you tell me about yourself?" I took a deep breath and said, "I am an organized person. I enjoy working with people and solving problems."
Those are strong, clear sentences. Why is it important to answer simply and directly at this level?
Simple answers help you avoid mistakes and show confidence. You can always add details if the interviewer asks more.
Listeners, try repeating these sentences to practice introducing yourselves.
Suddenly, the manager looked at me and asked, "What is your biggest weakness?" My mind went blank for a second.
That's a tough one. How did you handle the surprise?
I paused, then said honestly, "Sometimes I get nervous when I speak in front of many people, but I am working to become more confident."
That's an honest answer, and it shows you are self-aware. Listeners, honesty can turn a hard question into a positive moment.
Then came the question that changed everything. The manager asked, "Can you tell me about a time you failed and what you learned?"
That's a deep, emotional question. How did you react, Emma?
I felt my face get hot, but I remembered a small mistake from my last job. I said, "Once I missed a deadline. I learned to ask for help when I need it."
It's powerful to show you can learn from failure. That makes your answer memorable and sincere.
As I shared my story, I saw the manager nod and smile. It felt good, to be honest. Sharing my feelings made the conversation real, not just formal.
That's a key skill. When you share emotions, you build trust and show you're authentic. How did this affect the rest of the interview?
After that, I felt more relaxed. The manager even shared her own story about learning from mistakes. We laughed together. The mood changed, it became more friendly.
Listeners can use this approach to make interviews less stressful and more human.
At the end, the manager said, "Thank you for your honesty, Emma. We will contact you soon." I smiled and replied, "Thank you for your time. I look forward to hearing from you."
That's a polite way to finish. Why is it important to end on a positive note?
A positive ending leaves a good impression and shows respect. Even if you feel nervous, Simple phrases like, "Thank you for your time," work well.
Listeners, try practicing these closing lines to sound friendly and professional.
After the interview, I felt proud. Even though I was nervous, I did my best. I learned that being honest and open is better than trying to be perfect.
That's a valuable lesson, especially for language learners. How can listeners use these experiences to improve their English and confidence?
Every time you practice, you become a little stronger. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Each one is a chance to learn. Keep practicing English every day, and you'll see progress.
That's encouraging, Emma. Before we finish, do you have any final words for our listeners?
Thank you for joining Podish Shadowing Series. Remember, practice makes progress. Listen again, repeat, and don't give up. Subscribe for more episodes and keep building your English skills. See you next time.
Thanks, Emma. Listeners, keep shadowing and stay motivated. Until next time, goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Take care and happy learning.